Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition.
And the shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, San Maxima, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability to come short and then run at defences, but you can't mark him tightly or he'll easily turn you and just get beyond. He's full of tricks and imagination, and he's just very, very difficult to contain.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's straight offside. Rincon. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's San Maxima, who's looking wide. Really fierce, close defending. It's Nketiah! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. This looks promising. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! Sporting are looking... And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Wolf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. This might spell danger. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance, surely! Goal! Sporting! Vlahovic at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 9, Dusan Vlahovic.
Sporting have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are...
Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Hibernian really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Punched away. Backward it goes. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. Wolf, just no time to dwell on the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Saint-Maximin, good driving run. Well, that looks a decent ball, and that is expertly dealt with. He's having a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Vlahovic. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Berger wins the duel this time. He won't be happy with that one. Spread out to the left. He is through here. Petrauda defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's chosen to go back. Not where it came from. A good take and a good shot at goal! Ricky Puig. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Hato. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Sporting get the ball rolling in the second half. Under, and the shot! Goal! Sporting! And they're back in front. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Sporting leading now. He's in a great position here. Now that's a fine challenge. Wolf tries to play it through. Undav. That is good progress on the left. And here's Saint-Maximin. Ricky Puig. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Hibernian clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was
Saint-Maximin! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution for Hibernian, number 5.
So the manager can
Coming on
make a
the
change
field
for
is
the first time in the game
number
here.
32.
Hibs appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That could spell... Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Hibernian really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Undav. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now, can they get him away? Undav. And here's Nketiah. Ricky Puig. And it's Hato. Vlahovic on 2 now and looking for 3. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Sam Maximin. Tries to pass it through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the ball's gone astray. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Looking to play him in. It's a sweeping cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Hibernian really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rincon. And here's Nketiah. And he was quick to react. Rincon. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Hibernian, number 9.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Number 19.
He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible! incredible!
The goal scorer
I could
for
watch this
Hibernian,
every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Number 19.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Rafael Bore.
And it didn't take a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Seydu cuts out the pass. Mangala. For
There will be
Ketia.
3 minutes at a time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Mangala. Knocks it into space. Skim. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Saint-Maximin clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Bullish header! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Goal scorer for Hibernian.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't.
That's that, the end. Sporting played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Hello, everybody, and this is a quick
The end of the
reminder to
game.
let you know that
Reflections?
you'll be able to catch
Well,
today's
Peter,
match
this was
broadcast
probably
live
more
on our Club
slugfest
FM
than
station.
a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now, that's quite something.
And the shot! Goal! Sporting! And we have liftoff!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And now the breakaway. Yedlin cuts it out. Rincon. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a throw-in. Nketiah. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a good shot at goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hibbs with the corner, there first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Saint-Maximin. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Nketiah. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Berger. Tries to pass it. Shot, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Saint-Maximin. Looking to play him in. And it's played... Oh, good effort! It's hit the crossbar. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Hibs have their second corner now. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Undav. Half an hour played now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Here's Berger. Buketia.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, what can they come up with here? Not the most convincing of passes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he cuts out the supply. They do. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good foray he's making. Berger herring after the ball here. Half-time getting close now. Ricky Puig. Hertrauda. Undav. Rincon. Now it's Nketiah. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's on it. Can he get away?
There will be one
Nice
minute
interception,
added
well
time.
timed. Oh, good-looking ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Hello, everyone.
Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Sporting just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Sporting with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0.
Substitution for Hibernian, number 5. Coming on the field is number 19, Rafael Bore.
So, into the second half.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bore! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's this time, surely. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Driving forward. Yedlin finding himself in space. Yedlin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Rincon. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Yedlin. Now this could be a chance. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball. Hibs appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Body!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Good ball, good shoots! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Sam Maximin. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rincon. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kertrauda with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, that was vital. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Trying to hit the front line here. That is good alertness. The final 5 minutes. And here's Sam Maximin. Sam Maximin purring through the gears.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution for Sporting, number 32, number 22.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And that's a good ball.
Number 14.
And the finish!
Number 4, number 7, Matteo
Pinches it off him. Seydu. Nketiah. Scott. So what can they make of this? Nketiah. And it's Rincon. Can he get on the end of this? Rincon. Nketiah! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Hibs have their lead. Yedlin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Rafael Boves. Substitution for Hibernian, number 9.
So we have
Number
movement
20.
on both benches. Hibs now in a position
7.
far more desirable.
Number 8, coming on the field. Number 22,
Boré.
Orel Mangala. Number 13. Number
That's been
32.
intercepted.
He read that
Number
really
11.
well and stopped
There
it.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Luis Gustavo. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is a security announcement.
So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Now, what about a counter-attack? Scott. Bajcetic. Passing nice and neat. Politano. It's loose now on the... And again! And that's in! Perhaps the final twist! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sporting cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Number 19.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Rafael Boves.
Hibs go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bajcetic. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Politano. And it's Scott. Yedlin. Hibbs. And that is as far as it goes. Sporting played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
This is the staff announcement. Could a member of
Your
staff
reflections
report
then,
to the
Jim.
information desk?
Sporting
Thank you.
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
We have a real headline maker in the shape of this guy, Alain Saint-Maximin. His antics both on and off the pitch can make him a fan favourite. He stated his preference for playing centrally, but it's from out wide he does his best damage. It makes him a freer runner.
Yeah, hard. He'll try from distance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yedlin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hibs have their second corner now. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Ricky Puig towering forward here. Aimed beyond the defence. Showing good feet. Now it's Politano.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Berger. Politano. Shapes to shoot!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? And he's certainly onside here. Saint-Maximin. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he cuts out the supply. Saint-Maximin. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saint-Maximin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through, played in with purpose, and he's straight offside. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Politano. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Berger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Hibernian really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Politano. In with the challenge. .30 gone.
Boré really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ricky Puig. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And that has left him in a heap.
Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Politano. Gets a good foot in there. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Good ball, good take. Great chance! Goal! Sporting! And there is your opener. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him...
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Sporting are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Sporting, number 32.
He'll fancy himself from
Coming
here.
on the field is
And this an
number
opportunity
3.
to pull level. He's gone direct. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Sporting have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out wide. Chance, surely!
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
The
Yeah,
goals
and
for
analysis of the
Hibernian.
goal should take a back seat to the importance of a
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Hello, everyone.
So it's all
We would
square.
like to
Neither
thank
side
you
has been
for
able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end, but it has to be said neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Politano. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nketiah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Suter promptly onto that, and that is that. Boré. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yedlin makes a move down the right. Looking for options for movement. Cross into the box.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And smartly reclaimed. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Forced to go back. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Saint-Maximin. Boré. And a chance! And there's a goal! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Sporting, number 18.
Time for a change in personnel. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Sporting are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, that's a little... Oh, he's been caught napping! That is lovely. Yedlin looking to hit the byline here. Body! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Hibernian clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Yedlin. Now it's Nketiah. Yedlin has it out wide and in space. Rincon. Berger producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's made its way to him. Oh, they could be caught out. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. This is a promising build-up. Ricky Puig. Now he's got space here. Beidou spots it and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Substitution for Hibernian, number 19, Rafael Bore.
Stern test this for the endurance, 7, for the character of the players 9, as we head into extra time.
Number 13,
Sporting displayed great
22,
resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now 11, can they go one better?
Number 32.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Nketiah, Saint-Maximin. Reader knocks it into space, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Reader, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to play it through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Undav. That has ended up in no man's land. Saint-Maximin given the lift of his goal. Now it's Nketiah. Ball is having a shot! Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Bajcetic. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that was vital. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Substitution for Hibernian, number 20, Eddie Nketiah.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Replace him is number 4.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And it's Luis Gustavo. Quintero, can he get it through? Has to go back here. Hato plays it all the way forward. Mangala. Luis Gustavo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mangala. Ferreira. No way through, so back it comes. Mangala. Yedlin gets into a good position. Passes short and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tries to pass it through. So there you have it, penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Sporting have shown good discipline when everything was suggesting meltdown, but can they get over the line?
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. So, are we ready? Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Undav is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. And he makes it one each. He had to, and he did. Quintero, second in line for them. Big character, big moment, big save. So on to the second man. No! Denied remarkably.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Reader, the third man up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Ferreira, fourth in their queue. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Hudson-Odoi is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This to end it right here. He's done it! Feel the relief! Sporting have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Hibs with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. That is good alertness. And here's Nketiah. Nketiah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, San Maxima, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability to come short and then run at defences, but you can't mark him tightly or he'll easily turn you and just get beyond. He's full of tricks and imagination, and he's just very, very difficult to contain.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Berger. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Nketiah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Some really good ball movement. Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Scott does well to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Quintero. And it's Yedlin. Scott. Ricky Puig. Oh, good-looking ball. Scott. San Maximin looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. And he's lost the chance, surely! It's there! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Hibs have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Berger. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Undav. Vlahovic. Hibs do have a chance to counter here. And here's Vlahovic. San Maximin. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish? And he's gone backward here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Undav. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's neat.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Undav going forward. Rincon. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. Undav. Oh, this looks sharp. Beidou calmly anticipates. Now it's Sam Maximin. Header! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Sporting finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a promising position. Hangs a towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, again there's no way through. He's looking wide. Rincon. And it's Yedlin. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now there's a... It's Nketiah! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 63 minutes in.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution for Sporting, number 26.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Hibs are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vlahovic is standing over this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Vlahovic! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Vlahovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ricky Puig. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rincon. And no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Vlahovic. Politano.
Oh, really well played.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Nketiah, and he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's intervened well there. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. Played with finesse. Now it's Politano. No, he refuses to take the bait. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ricky Puig. And here's Vlahovic. Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rincon. Well timed, excellent interception.
Sporting really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And here's Vlahovic. Decent chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Hibs have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're back on the ball again.
There will be 3
Rincon.
minutes at a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Scott. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quintero. Oh, it's come loose. And we're done. Sporting were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sporting desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his...
Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Could be danger here. He's shifting, and the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belletti. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Edmilson. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is what...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Now it's Raul. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Edmilson. Looking for the run. And they win it back again.
Sporting are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Chelsea have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Shot could be on. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through.
Now it's Riqui Puig. Riqui Puig unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a cute ball. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick and deceptively quick on the turn. And there's great dynamism to his movement.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And the counter is on. Riqui Puig.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vlahovic. Vlahovic's cross.
And he's straight offside. Still goalless. Emerson. Not the most accurate pass. Gomez.
Chelsea definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Looking for the run.
That has been cut short.
Gomez.
Emerson has a look and plays it forward. He is through here. Politano! Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. And here's Gallagher.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pedraza. It's Gomez. Brozovic. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Emerson. Gallagher. Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Takes a shot! It's there! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
First breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now he's running away.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Gomez.
With a real chance here.
Gomez!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hansko spots it and intercepts. Ricky Puig running with the ball.
There will be 1 minute added
Promising
time.
position. Gomez. And they can counter here. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Sporting trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Politano proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Berger. Vlahovic, chance! And that's a good finish. Sporting are all square. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Chelsea benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Berger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Nicely aimed pass. Emerson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get it through?
He's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing.
Chelsea clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Vlahovic, and it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, super save by Livakovic.
Sporting really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gomez. And here's Evan Nielsen. Played into the box, and he was alert to it.
This is the time you need that pace. Sporting may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Evan Nielsen is onto it in a flash. Pedraza. Driving forward. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vlahovic. The ball goes in. Brilliantly cut out. Gomez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 4, Emerson Royal, coming on the field. Number 22, number 21.
Ricky Puig. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Luna, he's got away. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Threads one in. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is Gallagher. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Politano. Politano with the cross. Luna. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Berger. Politano receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. Chance here to counter. And the number on the board is 3.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Evan Nielsen chasing after it. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Hello, everyone.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. Things already rolling. Chelsea have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the...
Politano! Goal! Sporting!
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And he's had it nicked away.
And now the breakaway. Brozovic.
And it's Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal looking to play him in. Hoisted in.
Header!
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's destined for the flank.
That's a throw.
That's been cut out, well played.
Brozovic.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hato.
Riqui Puig.
Politano, here's onto this. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that is a good...
And a shot!
And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Undav. Well, that pass isn't the best. Emerson. Now it's Vlahovic.
And he's found a way past.
Pedraza cuts it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Brozovic. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Riqui Puig. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Undav. Great vision. Oh, good ball.
Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. Sporting heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Evan Nielsen. Pedraza. Gallagher. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has not gone well. Gomez. Gallagher. Gomez. It's Gallagher. Emerson. That's the end of the first 45. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Sporting absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Sporting marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Gallagher. Emerson. This is a promising build-up. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Not the most accurate pass. Brozovic. And it's Emerson Royale. Some really good ball movement. That's going wide left. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, some astute defending there. And here's Evan Nielsen. Berger with the foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Gomez has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Pedraza really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Oh, didn't catch it right. Gallagher. Now, what about a counter-attack? Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He is through here. Big chance! And it's in. Just cruising. They are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Evan Nielsen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Emerson. Pedraza.
Hansko. Pedraza. Luna. Gallagher going forward. That is ended up in no man's land.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21.
That is good progress on the left. Good ball, good take. Oh, good-looking ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hector Fort. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game. Cross needs to be good. Oh, well played, well played.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Vlahovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Berger plays it short. Cross goes in there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And here's Vlahovic. Shapes to shoot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Sporting presented with a golden opportunity here. Livakovic must save this. It's hit the crossbar. No, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they're quick to get it back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Gallagher into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is that.
Sporting, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sporting definitely impressing me here.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. We're up and running then. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1. Big chance! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well-timed, excellent interception. Tanaka. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. And it's Brozovic. Spread neatly. Header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brozovic. Played back. And here's Evan-Nielsen.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tanaka. Victor Fort. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. And here's Brozovic. Now it's Papu Gomez. Oh, look at the space here. Brozovic! Berger. Back they go. He'll try from distance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good take in a good area.
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Sporting really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Fort. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Chelsea benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ricky Puig. Hoisted in. Chance! Gallagher. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cresswell. Oh, no joy this time. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedraza, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Sporting are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Victor Fort. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Look at the space here. Gallagher. Tanaka looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, they can break here. And the pass is intercepted. Chance to deliver. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Gallagher actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
And it's half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Opts for safety. Now it's Brozovic. Wriggles his way through, brilliantly cut out. Gallagher. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Hato. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gallagher has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Superb from Vlahovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. Sporting have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Tanaka.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Alejandro Gómez, será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Not the most accurate pass. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that has left him in a heap. Now that's well seen too. Ricky Puig. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Getting up there! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Evan Nielsen is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Evan Nielsen. And it's fought. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ricky Puig. Now it's Vlahovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball, shot, surely! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way.
Sporting really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ricky Puig. Pedraza did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Evan Nielsen, that has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Sporting really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Evan Nielsen! And he's stuck it away! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
that pass isn't the best.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
And he's been shifted off it.
Brozovic
Knocks it into space.
It is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Este estadio dispone de un...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So we're very much on the way now. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pedraza. Emerson. Gallagher. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This looks promising. Brozovic, and they can counter here. Played out to the left flank. That is good progress on the left. Plays it across, and he was alert to it. Undav. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gallagher. Hansko. It's Gallagher. That has not gone well. No goals as yet. He's found a way through. Rida. Just too much on that. Brozovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Brozovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Even Nielsen! He's done very well to get to that.
Evan Nielsen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Undav driving forwards. Gallagher. Gomez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Brozovic. Emerson Royale. Can he get on the end of this? Now the cross. There's the header! And it's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That pass isn't the best.
Out towards the flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Hato. Berger.
Passes short and sharp. He's found the way through. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Hansko.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Emerson Royal.
It'll be a throw-in.
And he was quick to react.
Defending was strong and firm.
Pedraza. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Hansko did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Sporting go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sporting disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. That is good alertness. Undav. Now, can they get him away?
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Now it's Papu Gomez. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And that's aimed into the middle.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Evan Nielsen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Backward it goes. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
And it's
espectadores.
Brozovic.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Alejandro Gómez, será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedraza. Luna. That's the keeper's ball. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Luna does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Reader. Politano. Sporting now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Luna. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Pedraza is in a really good position out wide.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Corner number 3 coming up. delivery. Lacking in accuracy.
Chelsea are totally done.
And he's decided to go for it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. And that could well leave a mark. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Politano. He's having a shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Referee looks at his watch.